Morning in Montana unfolds in color. The sky glows a soft blue, while the hills burn with the orange light of the rising sun. The air is cool, the forest around us calm, and for a moment, it feels as if the land itself pauses to take in the day. Out here, surrounded by mountains and valleys, adventure takes on its own rhythm. It's not just about where we go, but what we discover along the way. As the first bit of sun touches camp, so do the final preparations. Tire and fluid levels are checked, gear is stowed, and radios are ready. The road is calling yet again.
What's up? Let's try and see if I can do that thing.
You still Prime Day deal shopping?
The what?
Are you still Prime Day deal shopping?
Oh no, I was looking at the, the Aura farmer kid.
The what?
The kid.
Yeah.
I say you're doing it pretty good.
Yeah, I have to practice it. Maybe I'll go on top of there one day and do it.
But before wheels can hit dirt, we offload yesterday's stories. These moments are fragile, fleeting, and worth keeping. What began as a journey is already becoming a memory. As our camp dissolves into the wide expanse of Montana, the land stretches beyond what words can hold. Rolling hills painted in sun, forests whispering with stories older than memory. The Great Northwest Expedition is made possible in part by Onyx Off-Road and Camp Spotter, partners that help us discover the wild places where moments like this come alive. Our convoy snakes its way through the forest corridors and mountain trails. Between the trees, glimpses of valleys remind us how small we are against this vast Montana landscape. Up and over McDonald Pass, the landscape opens wide. The road bends, the elevation rises, and Montana reveals more of itself. Each rig, each driver carrying their own story. Different paths that somehow led us here together, rolling as one. The hills around Three Forks mark our approach. Just ahead, the place we've been waiting for. Welcome to the X Overland Ranch, a name known around the world, but here it's more than just a name. It's a gathering place, a community, and an idea brought to life. After check-in, we follow the trail past fellow travelers and the now iconic Inspiration Hub. Even before stepping inside, you can feel it. This isn't just an event, it's a gathering of kindred spirits. Our home for the weekend comes with a view, a lake at our front door, and the Inspiration Hub just across the field. A place to return to recharge, and to share stories as the days unfold. Camp stoves flare to life, and tonight's story is written in cast iron. The sizzle of steak, the laughter of friends, are proof that simple meals in epic places always taste the best. Shadows stretch across the valley, and while the ranch is bathed in mid-afternoon light, the day is far from over. With camp settled, we make our way toward the heart of it all, the Inspiration Hub, a place built for connection, and the stage for what's to come. We take a second to admire the 2024 XO First Edition Land Cruiser 250, codenamed Nomad, a bridge between heritage and the future of overlanding. Up next, XO production truck Toro, and recently back from the Return to Africa series, Orion. Both Tundras, not just built for the trail, but for the stories they help create. Inside the hub, anticipation builds. Conversations spark, laughter echoes, and soon, this gathering will officially begin.
Hey everybody, welcome to X Overland and the big thing. Thank you for taking time out of your lives, taking time off of work, all that stuff to be here and spend a weekend with us here in Montana. Welcome to Montana. Hope it does it justice. And shall we get started?
I think it's time to get started.
Yeah. Has anyone been wondering why this whole thing is called the big thing?
Yeah.
All right. Now you're going to learn the big thing. The big thing is all about you. So here's 2 goals that we have for a successful weekend. By the time you roll out of the gate on Sunday or Monday, depending on when you're leaving, I want 2 things to have occurred, if possible. I want you to have decided what the next big thing may be that you need to do in your life to impact it for the better. Maybe that's going on that trip that you've always wanted to go on. Maybe that's calling up, I heard a great story today, calling up your dad and say, hey, we got to go do that thing before it's too late. Maybe it's, I got to get out of debt so I can go do this stuff. Maybe it's, you name it. You already probably know what it is. Have that written down in your mind. And then I'm also going to encourage you to write it down on a note. And inside of here, there's the big thing wall. Don't put your name on it, but I want you to write down what your big thing is and go stick it on that wall. And if possible, I want you to put a date on which it will occur by. Okay? Because if you don't put a date on it, it's not going to happen, right? And then the last thing is, I really hope that by the time you roll out of these gates, that you have made several friends that you will be able to go and do life with, whoever they may be, or your kids do, or whatever. Wouldn't that be cool? I would call that a success. Who here drives a Jeep? Woo! We're the Jeep team. Okay, look around, find yourself. Now we know who they are. All right, who here drives a Tacoma? Who here drives a huge rig, one of those things over there? Cool. How about Land Rovers? Yeah! Glad you made it. Glad you made it. How about a motorcycle? All right, so all of this is about gaining knowledge from each other. So as much as we can teach and put on classes an hour at a time, hopefully you guys are gaining from each other a ton of experience from the power that's in this room right here. Cool? All right.
As the first night at the X Overland Ranch deepens, flames flicker and friendships grow. Conversations linger over firelight, while marshmallows give way to s'mores. And for a moment, life just seems to slow down.
Looking a little bit burnt.
He already got it and already ate it. He inhaled it. He was like, I ate the marshmallow. He didn't see me coming.
Clay called it the big thing. A challenge? Yes, but also an invitation. What's the step you've been waiting to take? The choice that could change your story forever. Maybe it's finally setting out on that dream adventure, or maybe it's reconnecting with someone who matters. Or maybe it's simply this: finding the courage to begin. As the Montana sky fades into night, we're reminded the big thing isn't found on a map. It's found deep within us. So we ask you, what is your big thing? Join us next time as the Great Northwest Expedition continues at the legendary X Overland Ranch. Until then, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the journey so you'll never miss what comes next.